So how you doing, Jer? I get asked that a lot, so I thought maybe I should stop from my vicious, crazed political videos and do one that isn't crazed and political. Though I don't know if I will be able to do that, because every time I've started this video, I've erupted like a volcano and started spewing out what I think of the low-life, mealy-mouthed Tea Party. But I'm not going there in this video, no. Instead, I'm going to just kind of fill you in and do a regular vlog to explain what's happening with Jer recently. First of all, Jer has a new subscriber. His name is Brendon, and his YouTube channel is Faulty Speech, and he's from Australia. Brendon sought my counsel and asked me about getting subscribers and how did you do it. Apparently Brendon is so new to YouTube he hasn't noticed there is a thing that says subscriber and seen how few I have. But nonetheless, he's young. That's the most important thing here on YouTube, I do think. Brendon has political ideas and he expresses himself well. He's concerned because his voice cracks. And I thought, I'd like to talk to Brendon about this, but it's hard to do. Because, if you're an old man and you talk to a kid in this day and age, people think weird things about you. And the SWAT team shows up at your front door and they shoot you. They shoot old people, So I thought I would do it this way. This is a medium of the young. And the fact that Brendon's concerned about his voice cracking is no concern at all. Brendon, you're young. You can do very well here on YouTube. Just be persistent. Don't worry if your voice cracks. Worry when your face cracks, okay? That's the problem I have. And if I can overcome that problem, if you look at me and the fact that I have over 2,000 subscribers, think what you can do. It just takes persistence, and you can do it. But he did a video. His last video was about Ouija boards. I thought I would comment on Ouija boards. I don't know. I have nothing good to say about Ouija boards, and I've had a lot of stories that I've had people tell me, and I don't know how things get stretched. I think people put their hands on a Ouija board, and it starts to move around, and they say it's the spirits. Yes. See, the guy would never tell his girlfriend that he thought she was fat. But the Ouija board could do it. Let's check with the Ouija board. The lady sitting to the right of you is fat. I didn't say it. It was the Ouija board, dear. You might want to lose weight. But there is something even more mysterious. I had a guest in the studio at the radio show one time many years ago. I say this for Brendon and for the rest of you too. This is a warning, I try to keep you safe and secure because I care about you, right? The guest came in with a Ouija board, put it on the table. He had my producer and myself. He did not touch the board. He said, I want you guys to use the Ouija board. This is perhaps what caused my career to crash in flames, why I was fired from every radio station in the country that has one of those tower things. But moved my hands, and the producer moved his hands. We were on that thing on the Ouija board. And the Ouija board said, my name is Zorg. That's what it said. And I said, so its name is Zorg. And the man reached in his pocket and pulled out a piece of paper, and it said, my name is Zorg. And he said, that Ouija board, that's all it says. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what kind of magic trick that was, but it was a little discerning. I don't really understand how a game company could make a board that somehow contacts spirits, but I don't think it's something that one should play with. In fact, if you would check the news when disastrous things happen, I really believe if you really look carefully, if you went through the closet, you'd find a Ouija board that destroys lives silently while sitting in a closet. Don't do the Ouija board thing. Not worth the gamble. So I'm worried about that Brendon kid and his Ouija board. thinking maybe his hair will all fall out, that fangs will grow, and then nobody will watch him on YouTube. I exaggerate a little bit. That's one of the things you're allowed to do when you're very old. This political situation, I want to tell you, but I'm going to refrain. This video is just going to be about Ouija boards and about Brendon in Australia and nothing else. I'm sure there's something I forgot. I had the notes here someplace, but yeah, my dog ate the notes. Bentley, we need to talk, if you'll excuse me.